Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the Test and Tune. The DD Bricks Knots are ready to go. Finally get to race some dragsters side by side. We're just gonna set something up, make sure everything's ready to go, and we're ready to send these dragsters down. Finally side by side, so we don't need to run them individually anymore. I'm your host, Jerry Springfield. Thanks for tuning in the Test and Tune live stream. We'll get started here in just a minute. So we want every Super Comp car is coming up because they can finally race side by side. But it is their test and tune, so maybe nothing impressive. We'll see. Here we go. Our first pair. Xavier Brown, Super Comp champ of season 1. You won the entire thing. He's in the right-hand side up against Valentina Holmes in the left. This will be our first side-by-side dragster race in Super Comp. We are very excited. Thanks to DD Bricks for sponsoring not only just Super Comp, but also they sponsor Top Dragster, Comp Eliminator, Top Alcohol, Dragster and Funny Car, and as well as Top Fuel. There's the first pair going down. It looks like they're going to do nada. So as a test and tune, they're just going to get set. For right now, here's the door car and Dallas White. Joey Lotto is driving the door car on the left-hand side. And Dallas White driving the all-white dragster. There we go. We got our first full pass of the day. Joey Lotto will do it in the door car. 295 of the 3. Remember, the goal here is trying to get 280s. But it's a test and tune. Fresh, new tires for these guys. So they got to break them in a little bit. Scott Marker, left-hand side. Bradley Pitt, right-hand side. That's one of our goals in the future. We finally accomplished it, getting all the dragsters some wheels, which is beautiful. There goes Bradley down Broadway. He'll actually cross it. 289 of the 9. Good run. Scott Marker just taking the lap. Not going to push the car too much here. Next up, can we have Stock or Super Street and Stock Eliminator? If any of you guys want to test and tune, come on up, please. Obviously, none of you can. Well, actually, it's more for Super Street because none of you guys in Stock can dial. So it's just going to have to be, you just take a hit down the racetrack. And I don't know if any of you guys want to do that. But Super Street, come on down if you want to test and tune. Side by side, and both gonna shut it down. Here's Draft Lady Mercy and Parker Ryder. Parker Ryder on your left side, GLM on your right. Once again, Super Street, Stock Eliminator, don't miss out. You do have an opportunity for a test and tune run. Definitely nasty. Oh, problems with hers. We'll let her coast down there. Bennett Beasley and Mark Wagon. Mark Wagon has a division win. That was last year. Hoping to get another one. Bennett Beasley going to make it on down there. Mark Wagon just going to take a run at 284. Nice run for the test and tune. That's a good, solid foundation to build off of. Great run. Ross Barbosa, two-time division champ, I believe. Yeah. On the left-hand side against Bella Chap, the Holly-sponsored dragster. And hold on, we got a problem down there. So I'll be on pause for just a second. All good to come back. Now we fire this pair. And Bella going to shut it off. Roth going to shut it off. Just a test and tune, though. Not too worried. They'll probably have the car ready sooner than you know it. All right, third and final call. Stock and Super Street. Any cars that want to run, then come on down. Actually, we'll throw Super Stock in there as well. Stock, Super Stock, and Super Street. Any cars that want to run, you can come on down. Here's Dave the Craze Hazelwood on the right-hand side. Got his division win, his first ever trophy this season. So it should be a nice weapon. It's AJ Pierce on the left. There they go. And they both shut it off again. Yeah, so we're wrapping up Super Comp. We got like a few more pairs left. And then we should be ready for some door cars if they want to test the tune. Ed Flacco right-hand side up against Murphy Keystone in the left-hand side. New to Season 2. That tan and red dragster. I do like that one. And Ed Flacco. None of these guys have trophies, but hopefully they're trying to make it their first ever win. So there's nothing too interesting happening so far. Here's Jonah Jasper on the left-hand side of the B Dragster up against the two-time division champion Gabriela Sanchez in the right. And Jonah's going to make a full pass. Goes 270 with a 0. Gabriella just going to shut it off. Two more pairs. We have J.R. Clem and Fred Spencer. Fred Spencer's right-hand side got a division win last season. And J.R. Clem got a win, or national win, this season. Third call for any stalkers or, super stock or stock and Super Street Cars. To the lanes, please. And the last pair. And that will be it. Once again, thank you to DD Brick for sponsoring Super Comp, as well as many other categories to help out our dragsters in the T3. And now, Super Gas, Test and Tune. And have problems with the car. 332 for Calvin Bradley. Frank Dawson. Not going to do anything. And here goes our regular cars. Got Charles Stam, the runner-up. Almost got his, was it a debut? This is his first ever competition, and he was in the final round and lost. Actually, to the person that's behind him. There's a pickup truck hitting the finish line. 318 with a 5. And now here comes Aubrey Williams, the 2-time division champ, 1-time national champ. Got 3 wins in the books. It's only been 2 stock cars. It's only been her and Sean Richardson who have made it to the finals in competitions that they were both in. They are very good at the class. Except Sean Richardson on a 2 competition winning streak. He beat her both times in the final round. He's racking up points. Here she goes, down Broadway. 269 with a 3. Great run for Aubrey there. And now we're going to wait on Super Gas. So we're just going to touch up the racetrack real quick. We will see you in just a second. It's been pretty fun in the Test Tune. Nitro Cars. Nitro Cars. First call to the lanes. We'll take you. We're ready. Just going to run some Super Gas cars. Super Gas, third and final call. If you're still in the pits, make sure you're ready to go for your test and tune. If you do not show up soon, then that is it. You're going to have to wait for qualifying tomorrow. Looks like we're backing off the truck. We're done with the water box. We're ready to go. Super Gas, test and tune. And we have Nitro. And that's how we're going to close off the test and tune. Here's Tyler Toll in the 76 Chevelle. Once again, a big shout out to DD Bricks and Super Competition Products for helping us out and sponsoring the National and helping out our categories like Super Comp and way more. Comp Eliminator, Top Dragster, Top Alcohol Dragster, Top Alcohol Funny Car, and Top Fuel Dragster. Waiting on Tyler to get set. And we got DJ Willis behind him, and then we'll start Top Fuel. Tyler was good off the launch. I think that's what he wanted. 6:04 with the 3. Nice run. That is actually a really good pass. He should be ready for the Nationals tomorrow afternoon. And here's DJ Willis in the Camaro Roadster. And then we're just going to check the track. It should take like 2 minutes. And then Top Fuel. And Funny Cars too. I keep saying Top Fuel, but same thing. They'll be ready for us, Nitro, whatever you want to call it. And that is how we end off the night. Here goes DJ Willis. And it looks like he's just going to make a pass, see what the delay box is going to have to do. And yeah, there we go, 340 with a 6. And time for some Nitro. What was I going to say? I think that's on the set. Oh, yeah. So, remember, next week from now, most of these cars are going to be racing next week at the Alcohol Nationals. I am so excited for that. You guys know I've been waiting for that. You guys know it's my favorite class. All right, just a reminder, I keep saying Top Fuel. Nitro, which means funny car, funny car, Top Fuel dragsters to lanes. Pro stock, you're on standby. I kind of forgot to mention that. Let's just get the nitro out of the way, and I don't think anybody from Pro Stock is going to come up. That's why I didn't really mention it. Here we go. Travis Diggs. Cool to be sponsored by yourself. That's cool. His own race team. He's going to be testing and tuning. He's on brand new tires. He's testing the waters with his new setup. Tire shouldn't be an issue. We'll see, actually. See how everything goes. But it's mainly, he got some new parts. He got a whole upgrade to his set. We'll see how he does on this run. And I'm happy to announce Hortensia Triforos is back, making a return in Top Fuel. She's late on the season, but she didn't miss out too much, so she'll be right back ahead. Here comes Nitro. Extraordinary pass down the racetrack. Wow, 2:45 with a 6 from Travis Diggs. He really upgraded those parts, What a pass. And he is that's an impressive pass, especially for a test and tune. The record is held by Jason Gibson, 248 or 242 with an 8. Gonna check up on the racetrack just a second. We'll be back in a couple minutes, and then Hortensia will kick it off, and then we'll see who else is gonna come on down. So third call, Top Fuel. Come on down, Top Fuel dragster to the lanes. Oh, and funny car as well, and also Pro Stock. So Pro Stock, call all of you. My big three. I need the big three, please, to the lanes. All right, last call, last call. That's going to be it for the test and tune. If no one comes up, we'll wait a couple more minutes, but that's it for the test and tune. Actually, that was quick. That felt like no time. How long have we? Oh, well, that's because it actually did take no time. It took like 30 minutes to do all that. So no one really wants to test and tune. That's okay because we have a whole lot to do tomorrow. There'll be a whole lots of opportunities. Here comes our 10th year Triforos. New dragster kind of set up right here. She looks ready for season 2. I like it. It used to be kind of darker green. She kind of like, I feel like she changed the paint scheme a little bit, it looks like, to a lighter green. Ready to test and tune her Top Fuel dragster. Not bad. 269.7 down there. Actually, a pretty clean pass for the test and tune. Kind of struggled to stay in the groove a little bit, but you can't complain with that run. And I think that's going to do it for tonight because no one else is pulling up. No one is showing signs of life. That might be it. Nice, easy night. Very awesome. We will see you guys tomorrow for everyone's qualifying runs, starting off the day with Pro Stop. Thank you, guys. Or no, we're starting off with Funny Car, actually. Yeah, Funny Car. Yep. All right. But thank you guys for coming out. Appreciate everybody that tuned in the live stream on YouTube and ToyTube. This one is on ToyTube, even though it is a national. It is. But yeah, tonight was a lot of fun. And that's going to do it for me. Thank you to the fans, drivers, crew chiefs, crews, the fans, first responders, everyone involved in the teachery. And especially, thanks to God.